This is the Cathedral's Ministry Fair, and all are welcome here. For in some place you'll find yourself and know you are a part.
I'm the co-convener of the Pastoral Care Ministry, which is the way that we show each other the love that Jesus asked us to show, by whom people will know that we are followers of him. And we are going to offer visits to people who would like to be in contact with their church, whether they can't get in, they're depressed, they're moving, they're new. And also, we will sometimes take Eucharist to people in that situation. And I think you can probably see below me the little kit that we carry in order to do that. And we're taking sign-ups for people who would like to be visited, be visitors, or support the ministry.
Most people don't know the name of that. I can tell, but I'm not going to jump the gun. Would you tell us what you're holding?
This is our brand new thurifer.
Now, what do we call the person who what do we call the individual who handles the thurible?
The thurifer.
Thank you very much. Now, but a thurifer is nothing without what? What does a thurifer have to have accompanying him?
The boat.
That is correct. And you're talking to someone who started his life as a boat boy. Not ashamed to say I was the boat boy, but it was fun. And what is in the boat?
The incense.
Let me pick it up so it can be seen on camera. A very important part of our worship is the use of incense and the blessing of the elements.
I'm Gary, and this is
KB Brower.
Hey, and basically what we're about in the social action group right now is to focus on eliminating gun violence in the city of Philadelphia. We're also trying to build community among ourselves and learn something at the same time. But the most important thing is finding something that we can focus on where the cathedral can make a difference in preventing
Put our faith into action. If you have felt called to want to do justice in the world, to make a real concrete change, join us.
Amen.
Hey, it's Paulie. Thanks for visiting the Digital Ministries table. You can follow us on Instagram at Philly Cathedral, and you can follow us on YouTube at Philadelphia Episcopal Cathedral. Hope you have a great day.
I like to think about it as if you're getting ready for Thanksgiving meal, and you're, getting ready for that meal is an act of love. And so we take care of the holy vessels, we clean up afterwards, and it's a way to live into your faith, not just by sitting and praying, but also being an active part of communion. They're sacred because of how we care for them and love them, not because we don't touch them and leave them sitting on the shelf.
This is probably the best thing to look at. We have a food pantry on Mondays, 9:30 to 11, every Monday. They come here to the church, and Michael Naylor's in charge of that effort. And if you volunteer, you'll end up being teamed with another person, and it's usually only once a month. And we serve about 60 families with that. And then the third Thursday of every month, there's a table ministry where we give clothes and free legal advice. And then on every Wednesday, there's a community dinner here. And we always need clothes as donation for the clothing ministry.
The ministry of greeting on Sunday morning before worship services, but there are a variety of things that happen here within this space. We have musical events, we have artistic events, and how members of our community are drawn and inspired by all those activities. Each of those are opportunities for us to reveal our vision, our nature, and our commitment as Christians.
Children learn differently than adults do, and children learn mostly through playing. So with godly play, we give them the stories and the language and the imagination around the stories of the Bible, and then we wonder about it, and we do art about it, and we play around the stories, so that they can take the stories in and make them part of their imagination and their lives. So that's godly play in a nutshell.
Now, a person of my age, I want you to know that we had simply memorization back in the old days.
Right.
You memorized the books of the Bible, New
Right.
Testament in particular, Matthew,
And-
Mark, Luke, John, and Acts.
And you were told what they meant. So you might not retain that very well. But if you're working out what it means in a group of people, kids do. It sticks.
Well, the men's group, first of all, is open to everybody. We don't make any exclusions, but we feel that as a group we can share ideas about faith and really other matters, and individuals can come and learn, but we also feel that we can learn as a group from each individual.
Prior to the worship service, usually which is the next day, we order flowers, we prep flowers, we arrange flowers. We maintain them after they've been arranged. And if we get a core group of about 6 people, 6 to 8 people, we usually accomplish our goals within 2.5, 3 hours. And it's a lot of fun. Lunch is usually provided. And it usually takes place Christmas, Holy Week, Pentecost, All Saints' Day, a few times during the year.